Come on in, Muffin, come on in. I want to talk to you about things budget. You know, people often say, oh, everything's so expensive, so difficult, so hard to get something fabulous when you've got no money. Well, let's face it, it's really, really hard. But here's some fantastic ideas. I bought this little place, this little cottage north of Auckland, and I did all these wonderful little things to it that made it bigger, brighter, and really low budget. First of all, paint the ceiling. It was before wood, now paint it white. Then paint everything white, so you've got this feeling of expanse, and then turn around, Muffin, have a look at this. There you go, plain white curtains, cheap, inexpensive, on sale at, you know, the curtain warehouse type place. Bookshelving, which is a marvellous feature, because in actual fact, bookshelving looks amazing, but in actual fact, it's really, really cheap. Just paint it yourself. And then, you know, they talk about texture and all those sort of things. What you can also do is put your old baskets that you get from the op shop up there as a little feature, a sort of a talking point when your friends come over. Now, Paul Henry's going to kill me when I tell you this, but I bought this sofa for $15 at the op shop. So if you come to my place, it doesn't matter if you spill the beer. He doesn't like to sit there because he says someone might have died in it. So he prefers to sit in this one over here. And all you do is you buy the chair on sale, and then you put all your scatter cushions all over, and the cushions look amazing and they're bright, and you can change the seasons. And now, talking about more budget, I've got to tell you, I love the op shop. So you get the old dresser and you fill it with bits and bobs from the op shop. I mean, like, you can get a cup like this. You might even pick it up for like $1. And the great thing is, don't worry about mixing and matching. But what is quite a good idea, as you can see, there's kind of a blue and white vibe going on here. So I've got blue and white and all that sort of thing as well. And then when you're entertaining your friends, you don't have to have expensive food. Let me show you some really simple and easy options that are budget, and you're going to absolutely love them. Come on through. When it comes to budget eating, you just have to remember the following things. Get things on special, buy things in season, and get a little savvy. You love your Vogel's bread? What you do, take the crusts off it and you can make it into a canapé. Look how easy it is. All you do is just slice into these cute little shapes, put a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of herbs on there, drizzle it with oil, and put them into a moderate oven. When you're doing something else, like roasting your chicken, I put those in there, and it's really easy and fun and simple and delicious. They're going to last forever. Keep them in an airtight container, and then you can just whip up a little spread. Now, forget those expensive spreads at the supermarket. I have just thrown peas and my lovely feta cheese into here. They're minted peas, and I've got to add a little bit of oil, and it's a yum yum spread. Let me just show you how effectively it works. I'll just get the old Kenwood mixer on the bench. You're all good to go. You're always cooking. That's the answer. Always be cooking. Here we go. Take the little canapé, take the spread and put it on top like this, and then you can just do a collection of them on a plate. You can get quite interesting little shapes and things going on here, and it's just delicious. It's low cost. The peas only cost a couple of dollars, and I've only used half a packet of my feta cheese. It's just so easy. Now, while I was also at the supermarket, another couple of little things that you want to remember is here. Look out for the manager's specials. This is $1.49 for this packet of mushrooms. So what do? Take them home, cook them with a little bit of oil, a little bit of thyme if you've got it in the garden, and you've got this lovely little compilation like so, which can go through, that can go into a baked stuffed potato, or it can go in through pasta. Now, speaking of potatoes, this is your friend. This is the Agria potato. It's a brilliant potato for mashing. And if you've got some leftover chicken, look at this. Come on in, have a look at this. The old roast chicken from last night. You can just shred that up, mix it with the mashed potato, and make potato cakes. Potato chicken cakes. And you can use up the leftover feta that you've got from there and throw that in as well. It'll be delicious. Now, another great find is if you go and buy some of these pastas like so, and you bought it on special, but you want a cheap sauce. Well, at the moment, avocados are really inexpensive. Chop this up in a bowl with some fresh tomato and mash it all up, and you've got the most amazing sauce. Forget the expensive cream sauces, and it's good for you. This is a superfood. I'm telling you, you've got so many things that you can do on a budget. Another thing, always check out these seasoned tomatoes. These are great tomatoes because they've already got seasoning in them. And if you're on a budget, you can add some little mushrooms in there to this, and even throw in a can of tuna, and you've got an instant meal. So forget expensive takeaways. You can actually have all these things in your store cupboard. So keep your eyes out in the supermarket. I spend hours in the supermarket. I just love it. Look out for all those specials, and you're going to have a marvellous time with the budget. I'm telling you, budget eating and budget decorating can just be so much fun.